Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise and this reading is for Wednesday, February 10th, 2021. Wow, we have the Magician and our theme is the Two of Wands reversed and flanked by the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay, so this looks like we're in a creative space here. So, with the Two of Wands reversed, this is kind of like, you know, the Wanderlust card to me, but you're not really sure yet which way you want to go, and that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes it's just the fear of change, just the fear of, you know, moving out into a whole new direction. Because you can see, you know, the world is right there, you know, at your feet. And, you know, you have the tools that you need here. It looks like she wants to go surfing. She's even got the VW bus and the surfboard. Like, that's her plan. You could also include, you know, your cell phone there with a GPS or GPS in your vehicle, whatever, you know. But you can see where she's looking out and she's wondering where's the best place to go. Well, when it's reversed, you're not sure yet the best way to go or the best place to go, and that's okay. That's okay. It's a discovery. You know, all these things can be found within. And they can be found without once you start moving forward in life. But I think the key here is to focus on the fact, you know, the Magician being a major arcana card, and it's the first card. We look at the Fool as being, you know, 0, and it's the you know, like we're the hero moving through our own evolution. And so I don't necessarily see the Fool card as being the first card, because it's a card that always moves through each evolutionary gateway, which I see as being, you know, each major arcana I look at as being an evolutionary gateway. Now with the Magician, that first gateway that the Fool encounters is that knowledge, that wisdom, that we can create anything that we want. You know, the Fool has this new beginning that it wants to get to, right? Like you're wanting something new, but you don't know yet what it is. Well, the Magician is there to say, well, hey, you have all the tools you need. You have everything you need inside of you. So it's about trusting your decisions, trusting that the universe is bound by law to receive you. And like Gabrielle Bernstein says, you know, the universe has your back. Which I often see in the Fool card here. Let me show you real quick. Here's the Fool card. The universe has your back is the message I get with that card. And it's bound by law. These are, you know, all the spiritual laws of the universe that will receive you. So the deal with the Magician is to just put it out there, you know, put it out into the universe. And notice the see the infinity symbol up here on his hoodie? That goes with the traditional Rider-Waite, where it's up above his head. Now, with this artwork, I actually love seeing the we've got all the elements. You know, they're all right here on his table. We've got a wand, a sword, you know, pentacle, and a cup. So the cup is about how important it is to feel what it is that we want to create. And then the sword is how important it is to communicate what we want to create, because there's, you know, the power of the word. And then the wand is about how important it is to align our life force and actually move in that direction. And the pentacle is to remind us that, you know, we do have all the resources within. The pentacles are all about material resources. And the lilies down here with the white lilies, that's to remind us to try and be pure as much as we can, as much as we have that awareness and that consciousness of being pure with our intentions, so that we're not working to create something that could harm others or harm the earth. And then the red, of course, in the red robe is all about the life force, that life will receive you and you have that power. And you can keep on creating what it is that you want over and over and over again. So that comes through here beautifully in both cards with the artwork. So that's what it's about, man. You can create anything you want. You just have to go for it. You just have to decide where you want to go. There's the need for a decision here. But sometimes this card comes in reverse because we don't have as many options as we would like. Like especially right now, going through the pandemic all over the world. I mean, we are having to be very, very careful, and we can't just go run off on a road trip without planning. We just can't. I mean, well, you can, but it's that's not going to end well. You really do want to protect yourself and others. So you're not going to want to just go stay anywhere. You're going to want to check it out and make sure that it's a safe place, and you're going to want to protect yourself at every step along the way, along the journey. So whatever this journey is about, if it is travel problems, or if it is plans that have gone bad, just like you can't do it, then because the card that comes before this is the Ace of Wands, which is the go for it card, and whenever I have a reversal, sometimes I go to the card before. And so this brings in that element of, okay, you went for it. And the Magician rules, all the aces. So, yeah, we went for it, but something didn't work out here. Or we haven't gone for it and we're in fear. So this like fear of change. That may very well be it for some of us. And then, like I was saying before, for many of us, it's just, our options are narrowed down right now in order to safely create what it is that we want to do. If it's new work or new job or money or, visiting your grandkids or seeing we can't just go do what we want to do. Unless we want to risk, dying. I mean, it's just the risks aren't terribly worth it when it comes down to it. But the deal is that just to remember that it's temporary, and everything will shift once we get into that place of allowing ourselves to just kind of be in an area of wondering about the future, like how it could be. How can we make it better? How can we not be afraid of loss, but also be very, very cautious, and to not be so restless? Because I know a lot of people love traveling. And we're not able to do that right now unless you want to, if you can just do it on the road level rather than flying. But flying can be okay too if you can, if you use an airline that really enforces the rules, and you have triple mask or two masks and what do you call those things that's like the cover over the face, like the shield that goes completely, I forget what you call it, but basically, be willing to wear a hazmat suit. You know what I mean? To me, that would take all the fun out of traveling. So I would be in this position going like, no, I don't think so. I'm gonna do it a different way. But that's just me, so everyone's different. You really have to honor your own path and your own calling, and that's what this card is all about, truly. So with the Knight of Wands reverse, I feel like it's just reinforcing it's that same message, because when the Knight of Wands is straight up, you know, you go for it. I mean, look at the horse here, back here, is like rearing up and going for it, and you follow the beat of your own drum, do your own thing, you know, go where you want to go. But right now, we're having to be creative in a whole new way with the Magician, because we can't. So I think these cards are speaking to honoring the fact that we're going through a time in our history where, you know, we've never had this before. At least not in this lifetime. But, you know, some of us may have gone through it in another lifetime and may have some soul memory around that. And that can make us, you know, be even more cautious. But to honor this Knight of Wands reversed, we're in that, so we're in that, both of these cards here, we're in that realm of travel plans being either canceled or not something that we want to invest in. This can sometimes be a person who's a little arrogant. If you have someone who's arrogant and who's saying, "Oh, just go do what you want," don't, you know, you don't have to be that cautious. I mean, and trying to tell you how to take care of your own health. That is more than arrogant. That borders abuse, right? I mean, it just does. Because it's very conflictive energy. And on another level, completely different level, this just could have to do with, if it's not somebody that's conflicted or sending, you know, conflicting messages towards you that you don't want to take in, and that I understand. It could be that you're conflicted inside and you're trying to work something through. Maybe it's a lack of energy, because this card straight up is a lot of energy, a lot of power. So when it's reversed, sometimes it's just that that you don't have the energy that you want to travel anyway. Or you don't have the energy you want to make the changes that you would like to make right now. That it can sometimes be that. It can sometimes be that if you travel, and if you have to travel for work and you do it safely, there's some interference there. Something's not, this day just might be a little challenging, right? Or, like I said before, the plans to travel can be canceled for the day. So let's see, what else could this be? Well, if we use I think I covered already the Ace of Wands reversed, if we were to use that method. If we were to go backwards, you know, sequentially, with the Knight of Wands, of course, we have the Queen of Wands. Well, the Queen of Wands, the lesson, you know, with that card for us is to trust yourself. You know, follow, I'll show you I love the card. Hold on. Here she is. She's my Shazam card. Because she knows that she can create just about anything she wants, you know, within good reason, which is what the Magician's all about. And she has a lot of self-confidence and warmth and generosity. And the black little kitty there, that's about honoring your intuition. So she trusts herself. And she just goes for it. So, if we were to overlay this, focus on creating what it is that you want, but if we were to go backwards this way, let me just get the other, I'm going to need the Ace of Wands. It's right here, okay. And if we're to, you know, get the full meaning out of these two reversed cards, but holding on tight to the Magician, but the theme was, you know, there's this fear of change. So we want to go back to the place and decide, like, what is it that we really want to, like, just go for? Because this is the go for it card. This is the card of brand new beginnings. And it is a travel card. It's definitely an action card. But then this one comes in and there's no action. So it's okay because we can be patient to go for what we want, and we can make new plans. We can make new travel plans. And then with the Queen of Wands is just to hold on to your vision. These are visionary cards. All of these wands are visionary cards, and this is a very, very visionary card with the Magician. So just hold on to what it is that you're trying to create or trying to experience, trying to get done and accomplished, and it'll come. It just might not come on this day. It will come very soon. Okay, thanks you guys. Take good care. Bye.